For all of us who love high school football like me, this is a bittersweet day. Two Minnesota football coaching legends have decided to step down. Jeff Ferguson, after 18 years at Totino Grace, 42 years in the business, has decided to retire. He won 8 state championships for the Eagles. And Ron Stolsky, the dean of Minnesota high school football coaches, after 58 years of coaching in Minnesota, most all of it at Brainerd High School, has decided to step down. I talked to Ron this afternoon. He said the move today was tough, emotional, very much so. But he said to me, it just felt like it was time. 2 years ago, I did this story on Ron Stolsky, and I thought it would be special to show that again tonight.
I think football is one of the great metaphors for life. You learn to give of yourself. You learn to care about others.
Okay, now get upfield!
Ron Stolsky is everything that's right with football.
Last one!
The dean of Minnesota coaches starts his 56th season this fall, the last 42 at Brainerd High School. His take on the game and his role
Here it is
refreshing.
Not bad.
I think a coach really gets his, earns his wings, if you will, when he understands it's not about him.
Were you at school?
The sooner that happens to you in coaching, the better coach you are. It's about the kids.
And he defends the
quite
game
an athlete.
despite some negative press lately, saying Minnesota high school football is as safe as it's ever been.
The gains we've made in equipment, the gains that have made in how we practice, the gains that have been made in safe play, duration, and so on. We need to do as good a job of saying these are the benefits of football to as many as we can. And then you create disciples who say, my son played.
Stolsky has certainly done that at Brainerd,
Run with your eyes.
where Ron is now coaching the grandchildren of former players. Yes, he's been in the game that long. And even though he's very good at the X's and O's, it's the way Ron connects that sets him apart.
I'm going to be a giver, and that's one of the things Ron talks to the kids all about, especially towards the end of season. Be a giver.
You meet a former player on the street or maybe at some event in the Twin Cities, and they reach out their hand and they say, Coach, sometimes not nearly often enough you have a chance to be a part of something greater than yourself. And it begins with the belief that we can. Boom. Keeps you going. You can be a player, right?
Ron Stolsky is an English teacher by trade, and few can express in words the way Ron can.
Good quickness today.
On the night before his first ever practice at Brainerd in 1975, he wrote down what was in his heart.
And so it begins. Years ago, they came from farm fields and 2-story houses, lights twinkling in the morning quiet. Ruddy-faced boys with patches on their pants and sunburned faces. When they got there, I was waiting, hoping to do them a bit of good. Now, many, many, many games later, they still come. And when they get here, I'll be waiting. It will be that way, I fear, as long as there are lights in the morning quiet and breath in my soul.
Why'd you write that?
Because that's how I felt.
Still feel like that now?
Yeah.